Kawhi Leonard played against his former team he just won a championship with last night. Keep it moving or hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes.
The Clippers did get the win against the Raptors, but Kawhi Leonard didn't play great. He scored 12 points on 2 for 11 from the field. Do you think he wanted to show out for his former teammates?
You absolutely want to show out against your former teammates. And watching this game was a perfect example of where Paul George's value was going to be so very paramount. Because the Raptors have a bunch of long and athletic wings, Powell and Pascal, that can do a lot of switching and keep the ball in front of them. I really like the way Van Vliet has been playing as well. And so now all of a sudden, he not only has to score the basketball and get rebounds, but he has to be the primary ball handler all of the time. And you showed the 9 assists. What you didn't show was the 9 turnovers. So that is something that, as a playmaker, and he is one of the great players in the game, clearly, that Doc Rivers and his staff has continued to try to work with him on.
Next, Anthony Davis had an update in his health that's a little concerning. Keep it moving or hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes.
Well, he said that he's been playing with a shoulder injury. He's been playing through it, but they're headed in the right direction. Do you think this will be a lingering problem as the season progresses?
Well, the one thing about playing basketball, you do a lot of reaching, you do a lot of grappling, you do a lot of shooting and dunking and falling and bracing for your fall. Your shoulders are so very important that they've kept Paul George out because he had 2 off-season shoulder surgeries. Hopefully he'll be back playing soon. Anthony Davis has been a player that's dealt with some nicks and bruises his entire career. I see this as something that days we're gonna look up and he's missing games, and shoulder's gonna be the reason.
Well, hopefully that's not the case for the Lakers. Jalen, I have some good news for the Pistons. Keep it moving or hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes.
You were at the game to see Blake Griffin come back and play basketball. He had 19, 7, and 6, had a really nice behind-the-back assist, too. Oh, look at that one, cutting to the hole. Kennard scores. Jalen, that's the good news. The bad news is they're still 4-7 and don't look very good. What do you think from the Pistons?
So, first off, I gotta pay homage to the opponent. Karl Anthony Towns has done something that I hope would happen earlier in his career. He got a mean and nasty streak now. He always had the skill. He can always shoot the 3. He can always play on the post. But he out there with a frown on his face now. And I appreciated that anger that he participated in that game with and how he's been playing all year. And shout to Andrew Wiggins, who also scored over 30 and was unguardable and was getting buckets. Now for the Pistons, here's the positive, Jacoby. You have a team that has multiple players that can initiate offense now. Derrick Rose, Luke Kennard, Blake Griffin, and also Andre Drummond has really good ball skills at the high post on dribble handoff actions. Don't sleep on the Pistons as they are starting to get healthy, start to make a run in the Eastern Conference.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.